Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Rock Studios live broadcast. My name is Keith Larson, VP Content for Smart Industry. And today it's my pleasure to chat with Keith Higgins, VP Software Marketing at Rockwell Automation, sponsor of Smart Industry's 2021 Transformational Leadership Awards. Welcome, Keith. Thanks so much for your support of our awards program, and a real pleasure to have you join us today.
Thank you, Keith. It's great to be here. This Digital Transformation Awards program that we did with Smart Industry, was really exciting on a couple of fronts. One, it allowed us to showcase how well manufacturers did during these very difficult times, that we've all been through. Number one, and number two, to really celebrate the way that they were able to create smarter, much more agile and sustainable organizations over the last year or so, since I think we did this event before. So it's been terrific to see.
Yeah. From the outset, one of our goals with Smart Industries was not only to help industrial enterprises along their journeys, but also to really celebrate those that are leading the way, and we appreciate your support in that. The 15 award winners that we're recognizing as part of the ROKLive virtual event coming up really have one thing in common. They've all relied on Rockwell's automation solutions, but also on Rockwell software and integrated architecture to achieve their transformations. Maybe you could talk a little bit more about how the Rockwell Automation portfolio has really evolved over, especially the last 10, 15 years to go far beyond the traditional HMI and PLC software to help really digitally transform many aspects of enterprise functionality. Can you talk a little bit about how that evolution has come about?
Sure. Well, I think the one thing that Rockwell realizes every customer will be a little bit different in their digital journey, and how quickly they adopt new technologies, what business outcomes they're trying to take on. And in particular in industries, there's very different nuances. So we started developing a portfolio of software to help companies, regardless of the stage that they were in terms of their digital maturity, in very specific tailoring to their relative industry. We invested heavily with a close partner called PTC. We launched a solution called Innovation Suite, which has been very well received by the industry. We spent a lot of time today working with our customers on things like predictive analytics and digital thread. So there's a lot of new exciting capabilities Rockwell's brought to market over the last several years, as you point out, to help our customers really regardless of where they are in their journey.
Yeah. And having those partnerships with Microsoft and Accenture, obviously, especially on the enterprise aspects of the organization, really, I would imagine, helps a lot as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, our award winners this year range from pharmaceuticals to automotive tires, and they hail from Europe, Asia, Australia, and even the Americas. Does it sometimes surprise you that a company that has a discrete automation and background and roots mostly in the US back in the day is now transforming the operations of process, discrete, hybrid industrial enterprises all around the world?
It really doesn't. I think we now live in a very global competitive landscape. There's lots of companies that have emerged all over the world, leading different industries and driving innovation. I think Rockwell has also been able to work with those companies very efficiently through, again, a lot of partnerships, a lot of international focus. And, more recently, we've been trying to recognize, as you pointed out earlier, those successes outside the US, because as you say, certainly in North America, we tend to hear so much more about what's happening in our own geography. Right. So this was a very intentional activity to highlight all the great innovation outside of the US as well.
Great. Well, I'm so pleased that lessons learned from our Transformational Leadership Award winners are going to be part of the content agenda for ROKLive 2021, the two-day virtual conference and workshop that's coming up June 29th and 30th, just a couple of weeks away. What other can't miss experiences and opportunities are on tap for ROKLive 2021 that our viewers should make sure not to miss?
I think there's going to be a lot of really interesting sessions on things like digital thread, We're going to have some experts in some of these more sophisticated digital transformation solutions talk exactly about how they were developed. I think there's an idea exchange program, which a lot of people are really excited about, and many other elements that should round out one of the best annual events for digital transformation community experience, for the year.
Great. Sounds great. I know I'll be there. For those of you watching, just take a minute now to go ahead and register for ROKLive. The link you'll see right in the frame of the video. I also want to thank you all for your attention. And Keith, thank you for joining us. And thank you, of course, for your continued support of smart industry and our recognition of industry leaders as well.
Absolutely.
This is Keith Larson signing off for now, but we will see you at ROKLive. Thanks again, Keith.
Thank you.